On this day in 1981, July 22nd, my granddad purchased this truck brand new. And it's still doing just fine. Did an oil change on it earlier today. It's been over at my mom's house for the last week because we're getting a new roof put on. So that's all taken care of. And the truck's back home. And it's been about 100 degrees every day. So I've been glad to have the AC. And I've got a video on this truck to upload where I replaced the wiring harness for the engine and also repaired the intermediate harness that goes back to the taillight harness. I had a couple of wires that were in bad shape. So as soon as I get it all put together, I'll upload that other video. But just a quick update that the truck is still doing just fine. It's got 147,892 miles on it now. And it's almost the 10-year mark that I got this truck back. That's coming up in September. The headliner that was installed in 1990 is still holding up pretty well. I also replaced the body side molding at the, I guess around October or November of last year. Turned out pretty nice. Also got a new old stock headlight trim for the driver's side, because this one has some damage right in there. I tried to patch it up but never did look that good. So I finally found one that was reasonably priced, so I went ahead and got it. It looks pretty good. I also found a set of these electronic spark control emblems, new old stock. I haven't installed them yet, but they look pretty nice once I get a minute to put them on there. Well, I decided to go ahead and put those on this evening. Got the old emblem off and area cleaned up. There's the new old stock still in the package. And there's the original one. It really doesn't look that bad, but I finally found them, so I'll just go ahead and replace them. But I will keep those just in case. Almost hate to do this. And there it is, all nice and shiny. And I had repainted that blue in there, and I got it pretty close. That one's a brighter color of blue. Stands out a little bit more. So I'll put that on and see how that looks. And there it is, all installed. That old glue, or that old adhesive, two-sided tape, seems to be doing its job. And I just work some 20-pound test fishing line behind the emblem or whatever I want to take off, and just work it back and forth till the emblem comes off. Same method I used on these when I replaced these side moldings. Then I got this adhesive remover wheel that goes on the drill and got the excess adhesive off. And I got it out just in case there's some that's stubborn on the paint here. But the driver's side came off with no problem. I was able to use my thumb and just rub that adhesive off, and then cleaned it with alcohol. Then placed the new one on. We'll see how this side goes. Alright, and got this side all installed, the passenger side. And here's a comparison from the old to the new. It's hard to tell on camera, but this one's stands out. The blue's quite a bit more bold on it, and this one's just kind of faded. You might be able to tell a little bit more here, the color difference at this angle. So heck yeah, that looks pretty sharp. I have some more new old stock items I will be installing in the near future. Some of these items, such as the electronic spark control emblems, I've had searches on eBay for some of them like 10 years, but I found two new old stock lock switches. This here is an original, as well as the driver's side. This one is not working as well as it did years ago, so that should remedy that problem. Set the camera down here a second. I also found a set of new old stock exterior door handles, reasonably priced, and gaskets. I have the LMC specials on here now, and as you can see, the Chinesium is beginning to rust, so that ain't good. It's kind of crazing as well, so we got to get that made in China off of there and made in Canada on. I believe these are made in Canada. Some of the parts I've pulled off of this truck are. But yeah, those should look pretty sharp on there. Set the camera down once again. And there's the exterior door handle for the driver's side. Yeah, I can't wait to get those installed. And I have this piece of weather stripping here for the driver's side door. I just have to go get the correct adhesive to install that. And there's the original weather stripping. It's got a break there. There's the new old stock. It's all in one piece, so I'll get that correct adhesive and get that installed. This one's real nice and spongy, and this one's pretty hard. So maybe that'll eliminate some of the wind noise. I know I won't eliminate it all, but any little bit helps. That's the update on the old '81 Chevy Silverado. Thanks for watching.